Hey, this is a message from me to my family, to my cousins, the ones I don't know, the ones that are yet to come, to my uncles, my aunts, all the people that I've loved my entire life, that I always thought someday we were going to have this great unity and things like that. I raised my boys and my family the best I could, just like an American normally would. I'm finding a lot of you all did the same thing. I'm also finding that we were not prepared for this world. And I've also watched a few of my relatives pass because they weren't prepared for this world. And their parents weren't prepared for this world. Here we are in the United States with no unity. I believe a war is coming, guys. I believe a war is coming, okay? If you think everything's okay and you like the things the way they are and you like whatever is going on, I encourage you to just turn me off and you can go laugh at me and pick on me later, talk about my teeth or whatever, and have a great time. If it makes you smile and laugh, I'm cool with it. But for the rest of you that are still here, that want change, well, here it is. You were let down. You were lied to. You have been beat down. Your government just tried to kill you. They're trying to poison the babies that you're making. They have constructs. Every single state and county is overthrown by a Masonic satanic government. You can say what you want. Your church is evil. They are also under the satanic government. Yes, in some of my videos you will hear me say things that are going to make you very angry. You're going to hear me talk about the Bible. You're going to hear me talk about King James. You've heard me talk about all of this stuff, guys, if you've watched any of my content. All right? I'm not saying this stuff to tick people off. It's the truth. And it's like, for some reason, you guys can't wake up from this lie. It's called a gospel, a God spell. It's not the good news, guys. They fooled you with that. The good news for them is you fell for that shit, and they're conquering you, and they're actually weaponizing you against your own family. They're using lusts and desires in Hollywood and things like that to program you and keep you beat down and separated. Meanwhile, they've broken the American family. Your mothers aren't mothers anymore. Everything is just weird here. They've perverted everything. They've put human in the food supply to make you cannibals. Guys, you are in a war and you are not engaging. You can't engage because if you do, you'll just go to jail because you have no unity here. What I'm saying is, wouldn't it be really cool if we could get together and talk about some things? You could see me vent in front of you, say what I have to say so you could record it, so that you can look these things up and fact check me. See, it's not fact checking anymore, guys. It's truth checking now. Okay? Now you may say, Ed, what do you mean? Fact checking was fine. Fact means truth. Well, that's how ignorant you are. Fact does not mean truth. A fact can be socially accepted. It can be programmed into you. The truth is the first cause to an effect. It is a root of everything. Everything is based on a concrete foundation of truth. And if it's not, then you ever heard the old song? There's an old song about that. Castles made of sand crumble into the sea eventually. Okay? They lied about everything. They overthrew this country without a shot fired. All of your government is dual citizenship with a foreign country in which they had us in the synagogues of Satan singing, "Oh, Israel." Come on, guys. I know the songs. I'm not going to go into them because they're shit to me now. Okay? Because after I woke up to the real truth, believe me, it's been very disturbing. It's been very hard to learn. And Many tears have fell, okay? I'm just going to say that. My mother just passed, and I was doing some reflection. And lately, I've just been getting flooded with thoughts and ideas. This has been happening for a while now. It's lonely. I raised my children who are very, very nice. If I had known what I was bringing them into, first off, I would have not brought them here. That's part of the trick too, guys. Because I love them that much to where I don't want to see one iota of suffering, okay? I don't want to see any of it. And I don't want to know when I'm gone that that's taking place. And I also don't want to think that if I was to come back here reincarnated, that I would come back into this shit, okay? If it's great to you, like I said, then you go ahead and you just move on, all right? I'm holding back dramatically. This is a call for unity. This is a call for us to become great. You don't understand sometimes what you have, and it's all around us, okay? And in that Bible, it even tells you there's a lot of truth in the Bible mixed with lies. And it says pretty clearly, I put thee here so that thee may reign. We're not reigning, guys. We're slaving. There's a big difference. You're not supposed to have to get up every day and go out into other people's homes like we are, and then have a rigged government stealing your children, trafficking you, drug dealing, pimping you out, killing your children, using the music to get into their heads. Come on, guys. You have to know about the spell and witchcraft behind some of this mental programming. If you don't, well, that's why I'm here, okay? You actually have somebody that cares about you and loves you, that woke up and realized how important you are. And to my aunts and my uncles, you are the leaders of the family. You are the people that I grew up looking up to. And I'm asking you to please help. I'm asking you to stop being like you are and be new and born again and relearn things that are truthful. You were lied to. We were all lied to. Not all of it's a lie. We have to be the ones to discern and perceive through the lies everything that's true, and then we have to reinstill that into the fabrics of our beings. As I said in my other videos, I'm just going to do a quick recap. You are Jesus. They don't want you to know that. That's what communion's all about, because you are Him. We are walking right now in an avatar that is a Jesus avatar. That's, God, guys. Inside of you is an endocrine system. You activate it and you activate Christ consciousness. This is why they're poisoning the foods. This is why they're doing a lot of things to us. Because like in the Bible, they wanted you to think that you were infallible, that no one could hurt you, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Therefore, you would put your guard down and stop guarding. And you put your guard down and stopped guarding. Meanwhile, they have been poisoning you, injecting you with things, okay? You have to rise. Get off of your knees. God does not need you to go out and worship Him. He needs for you to wake up in Christ, activate the Christ consciousness within you. It's in you. And then you will reign as the sons and daughters of man. Once you activate you're a Christ consciousness, you recognize things that you didn't recognize before. Hence, that's why they put fluoride in the water. They were trying to calcify your pineal gland. If you don't know what a pineal gland is, I'm not being dirty here. It's not a dirty thing. It's part of your endocrine system. And if you're laughing right now, like, it's not funny. This is how you are actually born again. They lied about everything. I love you very much. I care about you. I'm reaching out to you. I'm saying, let's create something together. I have got a plan. I would just like to share it with you. Listen, the good thing about plans is they can be altered. The good thing about a rough draft or a blueprint is they can be changed. And we can all participate in these things. I would love to hear your thoughts on some of these things. Our families were ravaged, guys, by drugs and alcoholism. Alcohol, guys. Depression of oppression. My uncles and aunts, some of you have worked and you've known in the back of your minds, something's not right. Something's not right. I've watched you my entire lives, but I wasn't just watching you. I was studying you. Yes, I was studying you. You thought I was out just joking around, being a clown. But the entire time, I was just trying to be happy. I was trying to make people laugh. I wanted to see people smile. Then the world got me too. The difference is I'm not going to let it keep me down. And I don't want, we're here to raise each other up. It says in that Bible, in that book, it says, gather together and sustain each other until the first glimpses of light start to reappear. Well, it's appearing, guys. Can you see it? Or are you blind? The country wants you to go on business as usual. Go out slaving every day. Which, to be honest with you, no matter what, you're going to work. Even in a good system. Even in my idea Paradise Earth Initiative system, you will work. But it'll be different. You're going to get paid in ways that you can't even imagine. Even to get educated. You won't be going to DMVs anymore, paying a government anymore. What kind of inferior government needs your money? Think about it, guys. While you're out here toiling, I'm just going to tell you how overthrown you are. I'm sorry I have to do this. But I know things and I've been places that none of you nuts have been to. Okay? And I don't mean to call you nuts, but I'm angry a little bit, okay? I'm sorry. I'm a little bit angry because I know you don't know this. You don't know what Freemasons are. You don't know any of the things that are behind the scenes that have been affecting you. You don't know about the Epstein's connections to all of that. You don't know what they've been doing. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost my train of thought because, once again, sometimes anger clouds us. And I got a little angry there because it's very depressing and disappointing to know that, well, if there was an invasion, everyone's like, what's the point of family? What's the point? If you're going to just go out there and be these individuals all weird and shit, okay? Look, I can accept you. Because I also know how you became weird and shit. You don't realize there's chemicals behind that too, guys. Okay? You've been programmed in ways you don't realize. Some of us do. And those of us that do, well, it's very disturbing to know this, okay? It's not like it was before, okay? We were all let down. Now, you can sit there in your chair and act like it's going to be all right and, say some little prayer or some crap, okay? That's going to pacify you. Or you could unite and start doing something about it. I want to create an infrastructure, okay? I want to create family resources. Everybody out there has got a handout. Me, 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 me. Okay, that's what it's all about. Me, me, me. Okay? It's not. It's about the future. A lot of us are going to have to make sacrifices. I've even thought of ways down the road to fund this through different means. But there's going to have to be people to believe it to, and people to fight for it, and people to want it, and people to educate the other people that are coming up so that they realize how hard it is sometimes with broken people in a broken nation. Okay? Now you can say, Ed, the only thing broke is you. Okay, whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead. Enjoy that. But you're already conquered. Your flag is dead. Your church is dead. You don't even know what the definition of a church is. And those of you that do, well, then you're smarter than the other ones. It's not a building, guys. Okay? Your body is a temple. When a couple of these temples get together and pray, that's what we're supposed to be doing, is praying, guys. We're supposed to be worshiping. And that's where I lost my train of thought earlier in the video. Because I got angry, and I'm sorry, it clouded me. See what I mean? How easily we can be clouded? So, God doesn't want your worship. He wants your worship, okay? And if we're united, we can worship. If you're not united, then you go and you get on your knees and you beg, okay? All right? Jesus doesn't want you begging, okay? I don't care what you think. I don't care what color you think he is. I don't care about any of that. I told you who Jesus is, the real Jesus. All right? So, I'm calling for unity. I'm praying some of you guys will step up, message me and say, let's do this. Let's do this. And I'm not going to lie to you. If we don't do this, it's over. You may say, it's over for you, Ed. Oh, no, 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 no. It's over. You're conquered. You're done. And I'm just asking, I'm basically begging you to put some fire back in your eyes. I'm willing to work, help train some of you guys. Look, I have a pretty successful floor covering business I've been doing for a while, okay? I've been doing it a long time. Apparently, I'm one of the best around here. I got a lot of nephews and cousins out there and family that is going to need down the road. They need some infrastructure, guys. Like I said, unless you're cool with that fiat currency you're going out there slaving for, as they rob you blind on your taxes, steal from you with policies, code enforcements, different things of that nature. Go out and buy a piece of property, you'll never own it, and you'll be paying on it for the rest of your life some type of tax. But that's all normal to a lot of Americans because they're stupid. Yeah, they're stupid. They're pieces of shit. Okay? They don't understand anything going on around them. Other countries that came right out and said we will take you without firing a shot. In my other videos, I told you how you were took without a shot fired. They beat your military, stomped their ass without stomping their ass. Okay? They overthrew your country, left the flag in place. It was called a corporate takeover. Kind of like, let's just say, one of you guys has a business. I get an insider in there or whatever. Next thing you know, I bankrupt you, and then I move in, take over your business. I can keep your name. I can keep your flag. I can keep all of the things that you all think is there, that you think is yours. And you'll none be the wiser at all. They're using AI to lie to you. AI's an idiot. Sure, it contains a lot of information. But, hey, if I'm in your presence, Ed, You said you could prove AI was an idiot. Call me out on it. I'll do it right in front of you. I will do it right in front of you. And I will get it to admit in front of you that it's just programmed, has no feelings, nothing. And more. I'm going to stop for a second and I'm going to say, son, have I or have I not proved to you that AI is an idiot?
Yeah, you have.
There you are. I have proved that it's a weaponized form of knowledge to make you think you've got it all at your fingertips. Here's the truth, guys. It's weaponized. And there's certain people that look like you that hate you. Okay? I know who they are, and I'm going to tell you when we're together. There's my mother being passing. I'm trying to do something also myself because I'm thinking there's a lot of people in this country. Because keep in mind, guys, we may have blood, but there's a lot of people in this country that are related to us as well. And there's a lot of innocent, good people out there that have no voice. We got to be their voice. There's children that are being trafficked and ritualized. Did you hear what I just said? Ritualized. You're paying for your own burials and cremation. You're so not free, you can't even burn your loved ones. Not that I was trying to do that, because I had a request for my personal self I have a certain plan that I want. But I found out something today. I'm just sharing this with you guys. You can go ahead and laugh like I said and act like your life is all great as you sit there depressed, all into your egos. But I'm going to ask my son, I'm going to say something again in a second here. We just were at a crematorium. Eddie, didn't that guy just tell us? Didn't he just tell us that he just shut down a crematorium because they were not burning the bodies?
Yep.
This is less than an hour or two ago, guys. And the reason I found that out is because I don't trust the USA. I think it's a punk-ass nation. Okay? I'm just saying it, guys. Because I proved it. All I wanted to do was be sure that they were going to cremate my mother. Because I love my mother. And at first he said there's going to be a fee for that. I said, there's a fee for me witnessing my mother being cremated? I said, I don't want to be there while she's burning, dude. I just want to make sure that that's her body going in the damn hole that's going to be on fire. You get what I'm saying? I hope you guys still got balls. Okay? Goes for you girls, too. You just carry them on your chest. All right? Just because you got little lumps doesn't mean you got balls. All right? So, I requested to be able to witness that. And you know what he said to me? Well, if you need to do that, we're gonna have to schedule this at a different crematorium. I said, why? I said, that's weird. I said, sir, I don't mean to be rude, but you do realize that they have caught meat company trucks at morgues. Okay? You've seen the videos, everybody laughs at them. Hey, where are all the bodies at, guys? Millions of people dying every day. Where are they at, guys? Where are they at, guys? Then you hear about the glitter factories. Then you hear about the adrenochrome. Then you hear about the makeup. that you ladies are putting on your faces? And then there's the rabbis that admitted that they're ritualizing, doing satanic rituals with these children. Maybe you should look into what adrenochrome is and how adrenochrome is derived. Maybe you should look into a thing called frazzle drip. Okay? You're going to let them do this to your babies? You're going to let your nation go out there and your daughters and murder babies? God's about to beat your ass, guys. That book of Revelation that you all like to bring up to people is bullshit. It's a terrorist manifesto. I'm going to say it again. It is a Freemason Israel manifesto, a premeditated murder plan. And I can explain that in person too. I can explain about the vials that will be released upon the people. I can explain about the plagues which they are making in labs, releasing upon the people. The ticks that are being released upon the people. If you're not getting a little angry right now, I think you might be mentally ill. And I think you should probably stay where you are. Because I don't think I want to unite with you if you're not getting a little bit angry. Because if the shit hits the fan, guys, well, you would want a guy like me around. Wouldn't it be nice to have some family that you could unite with? Think about it, guys. Think your dogs are going to help you? Think those guns, those little knickknacks are going to help you with no unity, limited ammo, limited brain power because they've been poisoning you for so long? I know I'm not 100%. I already know it. When I learned about what the vaccine schedules were and I learned about things they were putting in them back in the day, and a few things happened to me, guys, which I'm not going to share with you right now, when I was younger, that tipped me off to all of this. I know things that you don't know. I know things your damn president doesn't know. That's right. That's why I'm out there saying, President Ed Wilson, vote me in. I know it's rigged and I don't have a snowball chance in hell, but I also don't give a shit. If I was to get in, I'm going to tell you straight up what I'd do. I would start wiping out the ones that are behind all the evil. I wouldn't be going in there to be diplomatic, all right? Your diplomacy failed. Your diplomacy is a joke. I piss on your diplomacy, okay? Look at those people that went out and had faith in this country and got vaxxed up. Got the booster shots. Your medical system won't even tell you that 90% of your cancers out there are parasitic. You have to learn parasitology, maybe some ontology. I can cure cancer, guys. I can do it. Eddie, can I do it?
Yeah, you already did it.
You already did it. Did it on my wife, did it on myself, and I try to help others. But you can lead a horse to water, you can't make them drink. Okay? I just want unity, guys. And to be honest with you, if I can't have it, I'm not going to lie, I kind of hope that he does destroy it. This place isn't worth keeping around. You're not worth keeping around. With no unity, no family, what was the point? What was the point of it all? That's what I'm trying to say. And I can see and look in your eyes at the last family get together that one of my cousins put together, who I love very much, for doing such a thing. because it's not easy sometimes doing that, okay? We're a hermity people. Very hermity. Very to ourselves. I don't want to be like that no more, guys. I want to see the kids smiling, man. I want to see good shit happening. I want to see great things happening. I want to see some unity. I want to see, fishing and going out and doing things, prepping, building an empire that we can be proud of. If you love this individualism, you want to keep your perverseness, your perverse ways, your diverse lusts, by all means, have at it, guys. Have at it. Live your best life until you can't. But I'm going to tell you what's coming for you. Right now, you're in corporate slavery. If you pay attention to the people around you that hate you, okay, that have blamed you for everything because they're not educated on the real truth of the ancient history, which is another whole story, guys. Okay? But your relative here knows it. And he'll tell you everything. It's already in some of my other videos. I haven't actually gotten as deep as I want to, because I also found out YouTube will only let me go so far. That's right. Oh, I'm watched. And I'm on quite a few lists, guys. I don't know. Maybe I'm just wasting my breath. I don't know. Actually, I do know. I know I have to try. I know a lot of you guys are suffering, you're lonely. I see you pop up on my pages on Facebook. There's certain algorithms there that kind of tell you that people are there. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about. People whom you may know, different things like that. I do care about all of you. Even the ones I haven't met yet, and the ones that are coming, that aren't even here yet. You have to realize, guys, in the Bible it tells you a secret. You will return like dogs to your own vomit if you don't do right. Okay? I'm just saying, let's do right, guys. You ever tasted vomit? I try very hard not to vomit. Okay? I try very hard. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed. I used to love weed. I love the shit out of some weed. Okay? I'm just telling you who I am. Okay? I don't want there to be no surprises or anything like that. When I was young, I was wild, crazy, got a little shit ton of trouble. I was a bit of an asshole when I was younger. I didn't mean to be. I didn't realize I was an asshole when I was younger. And now I'm going back and I'm thanking the people that took care of me, that were showing me love, man. Okay? And a lot of my aunts and uncles, you showed me a lot of love. I can't let it go. I'm just asking you. I'm almost begging you. I guess I am begging you. Please wake up. Please reach out. I'm reaching out right now. I don't know if anybody else is going to see this. I'm going to send it out to as many people as I possibly can. I'm going to send it directly to you. I don't even know if it'll get out there. It's a 33, almost an hour video, okay? I'm going to be getting some signs made. I know I don't have a snowball chance in hell, guys. But I'm going to do it anyway. Because guess what? I was told I could do it. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to try my best to run for president. But I know, it's crazy, guys. I've been talking about it for years. And I feel like I'm going to let myself down if I don't try. So I'm going to be getting some signs made and some stuff like that. But in the meantime, I would love to put together an organization in the family. I was talking about family resources. And somebody said, what do you mean by family resources? You know who you are. I was saying, wouldn't it be nice if we had some family resources? But everybody out there doesn't want to take the L. You don't want to take the loss. You don't want to put your ass on the line. You want to take. Okay? Well, it's time to give. Guys like me want to give. We want to help. We want to have some unity. We can do this together. We can brainstorm things. But if you guys want to stay in your drunken, stupid ass, druggy ass stupor, then go ahead and watch what awaits you. Okay? And once this happens, guys, once you lose this freedom, you're going to go back into captivity. Worse than corporate slavery. You're going to go back into ancient slavery, where you're going to be raped, pillaged, beat, degraded, embarrassed, spit on. Going to watch your babies get ripped to shreds. You're going to watch. It's going to be terrible. They've already said that's what they want to do. And it's not just one group. That's why they call you Goyim. That's why I don't support the Hebrew Israelite agenda. Fuck them. I'm going to say it straight out. Want to hear it again? Fuck them. I would never turn on my God. And I will never turn on my people. And I will not turn on my family. Anyway, guys, I'm trying. I can't do it without you. I will try. But can you just imagine if you guys took the initiative, the Paradise Earth Initiative? I've been working on this for decades. I've been thinking about this for decades. Sometimes just sitting in a room by myself, poisoning my body, sucking down weed, and just sitting there, you know what I mean? And then I started to realize it's not helping. The problems aren't going away. If anything, it was making me lazier. It was making me tireder. And I started noticing some other things that I don't want to share right now. If you ask, I'll tell you. Anyway, it's a 40-minute video. I know most of you guys will never watch it, but I do care. And I would love to do something. My children would love to have some real unity here. I'm sorry, the words United States doesn't mean shit to me now. Okay? There ain't no damn unity here. It's a bunch of damn slaves. And like they said, the enemy calls you a bunch of damn Goyim for a reason. And if you don't know what a Goyim is, look that shit up too. Okay? And then go look up in the Talmud and all those religions what they are going to do to you. They tell you straight out. Your book of Revelations tells you straight out. That's why I say fuck the book of Revelations. And fuck King James at the same time. He can lick a ball sack. Okay? I'm sorry. For some of you that might be younger, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I would edit it out, but I don't know how to edit. So, you're going to get it full and raw. Sorry, guys. That's how it's happening. Disclaimer. A little late into the game, but you might not want your kids to watch this. It was going to say, especially if they're under a certain age. Okay? I'm just a little upset right now, guys. And I'm just fed up. I go out and look, man. I have plenty. I work my ass off. Therefore, I have. I've done that, ever since I could. As soon as the opportunity provided itself, I jumped. Because before that, I never really had the opportunities. Too young. Because when you're young, nobody wants to give you the opportunity. And sometimes, like I had, everybody thinks you're an asshole because you were wild and crazy, you know? But then you come out of wild and crazy. And then you wake up to all of those mistakes. Thank God I woke up when I did. I hope a lot of you guys don't have to go through it. I've watched a few of my cousins fall. I don't like what I saw. I can guarantee you this. We take out the evil can't hurt you. You take out the people that are creating the vaccines that are going to hurt you, they can't hurt you. You have control of your surroundings. You know what's around you. They can't hurt you. Something's happening in your family. It's nice to have a support system. Some people to lean on. Some people to come over there and just check on you. When I was young, I thought, that it was going to be different. But it turned out to be really lonely. It turned out to be not what I thought it was going to be, as you have found out. And a lot of you guys right now are probably vibing. If you know what I'm saying, you're vibing. You know what I'm saying. I don't really have to, keep elaborating here. But I just can't accentuate enough emphasis on you're already fallen. Your country is beaten. And please get up. I mean, I'll fight without you. It sure as hell would be nice to not be alone doing it. Anyway, I'm going to end this with Ed Wilson for president, guys. Paradise Earth Initiative system. Get me in. I'll kill him. You know who I mean. We'll get the bad guy. We'll get the roots of the Epstein lists. We'll change the world. Because this isn't going to just end in the United States. This is a global, international syndicate, criminal syndicate, a satanic syndicate. Love you. Bye.